Are you ready to take on the coaching challenge? Coaches build relationships that foster results targeted to performance outcomes. Even though most coaching partnerships are usually short-term, the best coaches make the effort to establish credibility, trust, and communication. Credibility means you have the professional capacity to help someone gain new knowledge or learn a particular job skill or behavior. It doesn't mean you have to have all the answers or know exactly how to do all the functions of a job. But it does mean you're willing to acknowledge the areas where you may need to bring in other resources to help, so that the person you're coaching has access to the expertise they need. When you're a manager who coaches, it adds another facet to your work relationships. When an individual's performance is tied to learning new skills, they need to trust that you'll help them grow and that you're not just collecting data for their next performance review. Be clear that you want to help others succeed. It's important to take the time to establish rapport and build a solid foundation for your coaching relationships. After that, the rest of your coaching practice is built on positive communication and conversations that include asking the right questions, listening, and delivering constructive feedback. The best coaches view their role as more than an event. It's a way of engaging in day-to-day communication. Let's take a look at how you can begin coaching relationships by connecting with questions. During a typical workday, you can seek out opportunities to talk with your team members about their performance and priorities. Frequent contact with those you're coaching can uncover difficulties. Ask questions to build two-way communication and dialogue. You don't need to wait until someone has missed a target or made a mistake to ask good questions. You can also engage when people are doing things right. Try asking open-ended questions. They are the ones that have many possible answers, not just yes or no. Open-ended questions invite thoughtful responses from others and start the collaborative process because they encourage elaboration. Use questions like, "What was the outcome when?" "How did the customer respond?" "Why do you think that is?" "Tell me how you would handle this." Then actively listen to the answer. It might help to remember that the letters in the word listen can be rearranged to spell silent. When the speaker finishes, stay quiet while you mentally count out a 3-second pause. Using a 3-second pause sends the message that you are listening because it keeps you from jumping in before the other person finishes speaking. It also gives you time to understand the meaning of what's been shared. Here are some more nonverbal things you can do to improve your listening skills. Encourage communication by making eye contact and nodding your head to show that you understand. Leaning in a little towards the other person can also help put the speaker at ease. Verbal listening techniques connect and communicate too. Sometimes you'll want to encourage the other person to carry on talking while you hold a neutral listening position. You can do this by simply saying, "Uh-huh," "Yes," or "Can you tell me more?" When you think you know what someone is meaning, check the message you heard by restating what the other person has said. Try it like this. "So what I hear you saying is, I think you said, did I get that right?" Or, "As I understand it." You can also make a reflective response to show the speaker that you appreciate their feelings. You might say something like, "You feel that." Asking good questions and actually listening to the responses will bring clarity and context to the challenges individuals may be experiencing. Once you've shared understanding, you're ready to set expectations and agree on performance targets.